This is Idea Engine's room configuration for mixed reality experiences. So what we can do with this, we can show the outlines of the surfaces that I've configured using the Oculus tools. And I can now define which of these I want to bring into the experience and what I want to do with them. So we could set it all to pass through and see the full room around me. But in this case, I'm going to make the walls solid and then override some individual types of surface. So, for example, I could say that the couch, I'd like to see that as pass through. And desks, I would like to see pass through as well. So I've got one there and a little one behind me as an example. The door frame behind me, I could say that's just not required in this experience, so I'll set it to none. It just takes that out of the equation. And for the window frame, I could set that to hide it, so that lets us see more of the VR world outside of his virtual room. Now, I can now go on to refine that a little bit more. So, for example, on the desk, I could say, in this experience, I'm going to need exactly one desk. And that's selected the little one behind me. And just as an example, I'm going to say that we only want between 1 and 2 walls maximum in this experience. So you'll see we've now got a lot of space and just 2 walls selected. Now, they might not be the best walls that suit this environment. So what we can do is choose to order the preferences of which services to use. Now, this is a pop-up that will get displayed if you go into a new room that we've not configured before, or if you download someone else's experience and you want to adapt your room to suit that experience. So it tells us that we need to have 1 to 2 wall faces and 1 desk. So first of all, I'm going to get desk O there and bring it up the priority order and say, well, that's the one I want to use. And for the walls, I've got a nice big wall behind me, wall face G. So that'll be much better than wall face B. So I'm just going to drag that up as well. So I've now got a nice large wall in front of me with a window and a large wall behind me. So it might be that items will now get used on there, and I've got a suitable desk. So that gives you an idea how we can very quickly, just by changing those priorities, change a new room environment to match the experience we're creating. In the next videos, I'm going to show you how I'm going to take a similar approach with scripting, where we're going to be able to update those surfaces, and also with anchors that we're going to use to position VR objects within this environment.